That's really annoying. I just got done recording the last episode, and it turns out my iPad just decided it didn't want to record anymore for the last part, which is unfortunate. I guess not that bad. You didn't really miss a whole lot. We just basically talked about Owen some more, and then the episode ended. There was one cool thing though. We did miss the fact that Taka showed up, because I was wondering the whole trial is like, it's weird that Taka's not here, because usually Taka and Blackwell like two peas in a pod. So I wonder where. But then Taka showed up at the end. So, you missed that, but other than that, you didn't miss anything spectacular. Sorry if that was your favorite part of the game and you really want to see my reaction to it, but wasn't anything all that great. But I did talk about the case as a whole so far. So far, pretty good. Pretty strong so far. It's weird that everybody is so openly hostile towards Athena, especially Blackwell. Like, Athena is the reason Blackwell is still alive, and yet he treats her like shit all the time. It's like, we are Justice Dodo and Right Dodo. I don't trust you to prove Buckwheat innocent, which is really, really strange, but okay. Aside from that, Owendo's a fantastic witness. Like, the idea of a witness with multiple personalities, that's incredible. So far, everything's pretty consistent, like, airtight. And Nayuta's still a little shit. Like, we all know that he's not any less annoying than he was before, but, pretty good so far. I'm excited to see how this ends. Okay. Now that sweet buns has arrived, this court is back in session. Go on, Uendo, eat up! Oh, nice flavor. You can really taste the sake. Oh, that was delicious.
Yes, a unique sweetness in the faint aroma of sake. Yet I hardly think that anyone could pass out for being something like this.
Okay, well then just have him eat it and try.
What's the matter, Uendo? You're not afraid of a tiny manju, are you?
Oh, you scared of how many calories it has.
Oh,
just eat the thing. Just eat it and prove it.
Splitting what eat it with this.
Just eat the thing. Eat it and prove and eat it so we can talk to Owen. Because that's what we did. That is one thing we deduce that you miss, is us just figuring out that we can probably summon Owen if Owendo passes out. Probably. Hello, Owen. It looks like it worked. Oh my, witness, please tell the court your name and occupation.
My name is Owen. I'm
5? You're 5 years old? What?
Am I in trouble? Please don't yell at me!
So he's Windows' fourth personality?
I'd hardly think a child like him could have a motive to murder the victim.
Oh, buddy. Okay, look, you weren't the prosecutor for the first case, but let me tell you, if you were, I would have some choice words right about now.
And even if he had a motive, could he have actually committed the murder?
That's a very good point. Owen does appear to be very timid and weak. And Albie didn't? Oh.
It seems the defense was hoping this hidden personality would be the real killer, but now that he is standing here before us, it is clear that none of Bueno's personalities can be the killer.
Where can I even go from here?
Shisho!
Owen, do you know something about what happened to your master? Come on, buddy, won't you tell Auntie Athena what happened?
What a scary lady! I'm not scary, look at Auntie's big smile. Tell me about your master, please. Pretty please, with sugar on top. Okay.
That worked.
Shisho is super nice. He always played with me. Just like a real grandpa. I love Shisho.
Athena, do you sense anything behind his words? I sense a sadness. Sadness so pure it's heart-wrenching. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say heart-wrenching. But no discord. Prosecutor Salamani's right. Owen isn't the killer.
But then, don't you find it odd? Find what odd? It's true we've learned so far. When to rearrange the coup de cast to pin the blame on Bookie.
But that's because the original message implicated Owen. But Owen's only 5 years old and absolutely adores Master Tonito.
Exactly. The other 3 personalities also have no motive for murder. If Owen isn't the true culprit, then the person who first laid out the cards
probably wouldn't have been Master Tonito, so then who did it? Defense? Did the appearance of Owen help you figure anything out? Yes, Your Honor, I now know who it was that first laid out the Karuta cards. But I thought it was the victim, right? No, Your Honor. I don't believe it was. The one who first arranged Karuta cards on the table was none other than the true killer. Owen's Windows' fifth personality. I believe the person who laid the cards is the very person who killed Typhoon Tonito.
How quickly you move on to a new target when your Owen theory proves false. You Paul Kunin. I don't know what a Paul Kunin is, but I know I'm definitely not one. And before you start with the sermons, why don't you hear me out?
Yes, let's hear the defense's reasoning. Please proceed, Miss Sykes. But if you are bluffing, I won't go easy on you.
I understand, Your Honor. Now then, please recall the original crime scene. Who did the Karuta cards name when the scene was discovered?
Let's see. I believe they implicated the defendant, Bucky Wet.
That's right, but we then found out that the message originally read Owen 4th.
Which implicated the young boy, Owen.
Exactly, and the person who rearranged the cards was undoubtedly Uendo.
Uendo may have kept silent, but we can be sure he already knew his master was dead. His tampering with the cards using the TV all but proves it. The reason Uendo arranged the counter cards and moved the TV was because he saw the Owen 4th message and was convinced Owen had committed the crime.
Right on, Prosecutor Blackwell. It would seem that Owen and the other 3 personalities don't share the same memories. Uendo feared that Owen had killed Master Tonito, so he tried to hide Owen from us.
But it turns out Owen is but a 5-year-old child incapable of letting a fly, let alone his beloved master.
So naturally, the culprit must be somebody else, and this somebody else, the true killer, has tried to pin the crime on Owen.
I see, that does make sense.
This is not but conjecture composed of half-truths and fantasy. Who, then, do you maintain murdered the victim? I believe Owen might know something about that. I refuse to allow such impromptu testimony, and from a 5-year-old no less. Such a young child isn't capable of producing anything coherent. But...
You... Oh.
Hey, Shashi's you're getting... Owen! You do know something, don't you? Yeah.
Oh my, is this true? If so, we must have Owen testify immediately. Don't you agree, Prosecutor Salvati? It's alright, Owen. Go ahead and tell us what you know.
Okay, witness testimony from Owen saying about how he saw it.
Shisha was standing with a knife in his hand. Blood was dripping on Shisha's face, getting all red. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared I passed out.
This is eyewitness testimony from the moment of the murder. Owen, can you tell us something about somebody what he saw?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, I'm so scared.
Owen! His emotions are spiraling out of control. Something must have really frightened him. Oh, me. Pick me. I know what scared him. Maybe it was the fact that he witnessed a murder. Could that be it?
Is he alright?
His emotions are running wild because he's trying to recall something frightening to him. I would recommend a therapy session right away.
I see. Yes, please do whatever you can to help the poor boy.
Will do, Your Honor. I better find the cause of these out-of-control emotions pronto. Alright, time to find someone to probe. I'm guessing we're just gonna have to probe a dead body or something. She was standing with a knife in his hand. Wait, he was standing. Wait, didn't you say something about blood dripping on your face? Which, okay, first of all, that's the thing that definitely set you off. But also, how does blood drip onto somebody's face when they're standing upright? Like, unless you're here, I'll probe this. Unless you're staring at the ceiling, how is blood dripping on your face? The only way that makes sense is if, like, he must have been lying down. Like, both Owen and him had to have been lying down, because it does not make any sense for him to, unless he, like I said, unless he wrenched his neck upward to look at the ceiling. There's no way that doesn't make any sense. As I expected, we all managed to obtain from this channel as the tale he dreamt up. I guess it's a little weird for blood to drip onto the victim's face if he was standing up. Unless it dripped down from the ceiling or something. What do you think, Simon?
I don't know. Everyone's one confused and upset kid right now, so who knows how accurate his memory is. Maybe it's time for that thing instead.
Huh? What thing?
That thing you and your cohorts do. What do you call it? Rotational thinking about?
Yep, that's exactly what this is. That you get rotate your thing. Yeah, that's exactly what this is leading toward. It's leading toward rotate the picture, and then he's gonna be turn up. He's lying down. Oh, you mean turn your thinking around? No, that was a very deliberate dialogue choice. That was a very deliberate dialogue choice. Yep, that's what I thought. Athena had her light bulb moment. Yep, okay. Oh, must have been like doing a handstand. No, lying on the floor. Oh, must have been lying on the floor when he witnessed his master's murder. What? That's the conclusion I arrived at when I rotated my thinking by 90 degrees, which means that all my visual dimensions go off at 90 degrees. And? This means Master Neil was also lying on the floor solves another mystery. Oh, which mystery is that? The mystery of how the blood could have been dripping on the victim's face, because much easier to imagine how that could happen when he's lying down. Like someone bleeding on the Mr. Neil from somewhere. Speaking lightning fast. Okay, lowest level 70%. Okay, making progress. Trying to recall his master's bloody kills would spook Owen originally. The blood stained the victim's face red came from the person sitting on top of him. The victim was holding a knife, so it likely nicked his attacker and he was fighting back. This means his assailant was injured on their face somewhere, like the forehead, perhaps? Assuming the victim and his attacker were face to face, then yes. I see, so this is what happened. But if I recall correctly, the accused... Oh, crap. That injury of Mr. Wetz is conclusive evidence that he committed a murder. Why? It seems you're dug yourself into a pit you cannot crawl out of. No! Even though I figured out the reason for Owen's out of control emotions, all I did was raise further suspicion against my own client. What do I do now?
What's the matter? You aren't thinking through the towel, are you?
But it looks so bad for Bucky. I mean, he had both motive and opportunity. Plus, he has an injury on his forehead. Your Honor, I sense that the defense is finally ready to let it go and move on. Well, Miss Sykes, I understand that you don't want to give up on your client, but I won't allow you to prolong this trial without a good reason. I really don't want to back down, but...
Athena, are you having doubts about Bucky's innocence?
I wouldn't say that, it's just...
Do you remember what you said to Bucky earlier this morning?
Yes, I told him I would defend him to the very end. Yes, that was only yesterday. I didn't forget it already.
Well, it's just empty words.
Of course not, it's just all the cards are stacked against us.
Are you still stuck on that line of thinking?
What the f***? Whoa there, Blackwell. Hold it a second there, buddy. You want to back up a step? Blackwell? You good?
Early opportunity and injury to his forehead. Is that all it takes to make you stop believing in your client? Jimmy, who are you to Bucky?
Miss Chickadee lawyer?
And do him believing until the very end.
I will. Simon's absolutely right. Bucky's lawyer, he's depending on me. Defense team, boys, no fighting in my courtroom. Did Blackwell just fucking grab Athena? Like, okay, you want to back up a step there, buddy? Then it's ready to resume, Your Honor. Besides, Blackwell was just giving me a pep talk, that's all. Oh, really? That was a pep talk? Uh-huh. Yeah, sure thing.
I didn't do it for your sake. I did it for the future of Wet Silver.
Yeah, I got it. The defense will like to now continue with Owen's therapy session. Owen, would you be alright with that?
Okay. So somebody was sitting up on top of Shisho bleeding from their head and smooshing something into Shisho's face.
Okay, well, what would that be? Is there something in the crime photo that would show us that? There's a bowl of noodles in his face, but that doesn't do much for us, because you can't... Oh! Wait, no, you can! You can! That's actually kind of clever. So, noodles by themselves are not that great, in terms of, like, you can't smother someone to death with that. But before they were cut into noodles, like pre-noodle phase, like the raw dough, that could be used to smother him to death. That absolutely could. That's funny.
What is it?
Still hear Discord, no one's voice. Yeah, I get it. No, I got it. Thanks. I think I can point out what the murder weapon is. It's vague. Yeah, okay, it's something vague. Great. I got it. Thanks. I can just point it out. Great. I got it. Thanks. Thank you very much. Just let me get to the part where I can point out. Okay, info update. Shisho, blood, face, knife, hands on the floor. Something's pushed him. I happen to know what that something is.
Objection!
Let's put a name to the thing Owen's uncertain of, shall we? By identifying the murder weapon that was used to suffocate the victim. Fortunately for us, I spotted the murder weapon right here in this crime scene photo. Unfortunately for you, I spotted nothing of the sort. Okay, so who cares? I can point it out to you, and the police did not spot anything. What does that matter? I just saw something. That's irrelevant. If I say, hey, I saw a murder weapon, and then you tell me, well, no one else did. Okay, so fucking what?
Wait, so where's the murder weapon you see? If you let me point it out, I'll happily show it to you. It's right here. It's right here. Move the hand, please. It's right here. The mystery person Owen saw pressed open in the victim's face, thereby suffocating him. I grow weary of your tasteless jokes. How could anyone commit murder with soft, delicate soba? The noodles would instantly fall apart if they were pressed into someone's face.
Yes, I agree.
Well, I disagree. There is a way the soba could have been used to suffocate the victim.
What? You will explain your theory once, Miss Sykes.
To kill Mastania, the culprit must have smothered him with uncut soba dough.
Balled up soba noodles. No.
The culprit must have used the soba before it was cut into noodles. In other words, the murder weapon was raw soba dough.
What? Order! Order in the court! Yes, soba dough could definitely be used to suffocate someone, couldn't it?
Are you alright, Prosecutor Salmani? I was just letting the soul of the victim know that the accused will finally face justice thanks to the foolish lawyer before me. Huh? What are you talking about? Allow me to summarize your statements.
Yes. Great. Okay. What, you gonna say that only Bucky could have done it? I doubt that very much. Wait, wasn't there... Hold on. Let me check something. Wasn't there just a pile of dough in the room somewhere?
Yeah, isn't that his stash of soba right back there? So maybe, yeah, like he could have just been eating noodles regardless and then used the soba that's over there to do it.
So that doesn't really hold up all that well, okay.
To wash off the blood that had dripped on the victim's face from his own, and there you have it, true sequence of events behind this foul affair. Now wait just a minute, I never once said Mr. Owen was the culprit. Who of the accused knows how to cut down into noodles' defense?
Yeah. That's a very good point, Prosecutor Sonmani.
Well, if he has a bowl of noodles in front, doesn't that mean he was eating it?
But then, what about the dying message? How do you explain that? The defendant wouldn't have known about Owen's Owen personality.
Perhaps the victim was simply playing with the cards and they hold no other meaning. Perhaps he spelled Owen's name in jest on it for his murder.
It's true, but from Owen's testimony, it's clear the message needed cared for the boy. It appears to have arrived at a compelling conclusion. Taken together, those points paint a convincing picture of the defendant's guilt.
Owen, is there anything else you can tell us? It doesn't matter how small of detail, anything will do.
Oh, you're scaring me. Oh, I'm sorry, Owen. Athena didn't mean to raise her voice.
I have to be gentle with him. I can't forget he's only 5 years old.
No need to be scared, okay, sweetie? Just tell us anything you can remember. Well, when I woke up, the person who killed Shisha was standing over me, bleeding from their head.
Owen, you saw the killer's face? Oops, I did it again.
So, who was it, Owen? Do you remember? No, I don't know who it was.
I picked up some noise. That means there's still something to uncover in Owen's testimony. I don't know what Owen saw, but suffice to say we're analyzing the dreams of a child. We wasted enough of our time defense. Let's go, let it go and move on. No, this court Owen's needs to be addressed. Therefore, I can't give in here.
Owen, do you think you could continue your testimony for us?
Okay.
Other than the new info, run an update then.
The only problem with what I just suggested is like, I don't know where you would hide, I don't know where you would hide the dough, but, like, I have a feeling, like, the stash of soba in there has to be there for a reason. It's gotta have something to do with it, okay. She should have blood in his face and a knife in his hand, and that makes sense she'd be surprised, / sad, / scared. I don't, is Blue supposed to be sad or scared? I don't quite know. Because, like, do you think Blue would be sad? But I'm starting to think it's more meant to be scared. Has it been used for both, though? I feel like it's been used interchangeably between the two. Force, okay, still consistent. Couldn't move at all. Yeah. Sierra passed out. The emotions fade because you're passing out. There's nothing because you just woke up and regained consciousness. And the emotions are back, and... Why? Okay, the person who killed you is standing over me, and yet you're happy. Yeah, like I said, the Moon Matrix isn't exactly the most complicated thing in the world. It's pretty baby easy, but still fun. Despite witnessing the culprit's terrible crime first hand, almost feels positive feeling one of relief. The person the witness saw was no stranger, rather it was the accused. Therefore, it is only natural that he felt some level of relief when he saw a familiar face. Defense and its Madison still your soul no more. Oh, and who did you see?
That nice smell. I have a smell of that perfume.
Oh, it's gonna be Balloon Girl. Right, because wasn't everyone saying about how lovely she smelled? That's gonna be it, isn't it? It's gonna be Balloon Girl. Wait. Oh, is that... Oh, that's what it's gonna be. Okay, this is gonna sound insane, but remember when we got a thing from Simon that said... Master Neo was confirmed alive. No, where's the thing? This is... No. Bucky... Aha! Jerry was outside feeding a dog a number of dumplings. what do you think the odds are? Like, if we're gonna go down the route that Jiwa was the murderer, so I'm calling her Balloon Girl. If Balloon Girl's the murderer, then maybe maybe that's exactly what happened. Maybe she used the dough, like the raw dough from the stash in the room, and then to suffocate him, and then after that to hide the dough, so that because like it's not in the photo anywhere, so you need somewhere to hide it, and the only way you could hide it where it wouldn't be found is if you feed it to the dog, which we have evidence for in Simon's statement. Right? Does that make sense? I feel like that probably makes sense. Like, if we're actually going down the route, that's gotta be what we're going for here. It's insane, I know, but it's not the most ridiculous thing we've come up with in the series so far. Cloak trick bust.
Seems no one's not resting in the infirmary. They certainly have their hands full down there. Let's continue with the trial.
Despite Owen's testimony, it is the opinion of the solemn servant of the Holy Mother that the trial's words were insufficient to clear the accuser's suspicion. But what about the scent of perfume Owen mentioned? I believe it's a clue that will lead us to the true culprit.
But there are thousands of perfumes in the world.
It could even be the scent of the hair product the accused uses.
He does have one amazing hairstyle, so that's certainly possible.
The witness is a 5-year-old boy. Ah, why couldn't you have gone for a crew cut or something, Bucky? What's more, the only person who can cut soba knows with such precision. You wouldn't need to. You wouldn't need to, though. That's the thing, though.
Also, I'm sorry if I sound bummed out. I'm just really, really frustrated that I lost the last 20 minutes of yesterday's episode. It's just, it's always really annoying. So sorry if I sound like I'm in a down mood today. But anyway, oh, who's it gonna be?
What the?
Oh, great, you.
Hey. I never use hair products or anything with a smell. If I wore something like that, the smell would get into the soba. Boom, check it.
What the? Oh, he's delivering soba to everybody? Oh, okay. That's... Wait, why did you skateboard over to the defense's bench to deliver Blackwell the soba, then skate back to the prosecutor's bench to deliver Nayuta the soba, but then come back to the defense bench to give me? Why didn't you just give us both the soba in the first run through? What the? Okay, that's interesting. Like, it doesn't matter at all. It's such a minor detail, but it's just like, why? You could have killed two birds with one stone.
That was delightful. Well, I'm satisfied that there are no traces of hair products or perfumes in Mr. Wet Soba. First sweeping buns, then now savory soba. What a delectable trial this has been.
Its texture is different from the soba I had the other day. It reminds me of a dish we have in Korean called banopun. What do you think, Miss Chickadee? My soba's pretty good, isn't it? It's delicious, don't you think so, Simon?
Hey, it's too painless to go into his late father's cuisine.
Shiny, why are you be so hard on me?
Oh, great, he's dead again.
Wayleth, take the defendant back to their infirmary at once for some rest.
Rest? Hey, I didn't love a plain old video and udon do, you know? I'm fresh like my soba. You don't like soba do rest. You're supposed to refresh your soba. Granted, she's fresh.
Great, you just skateboarded into the velvet rope. Congratulations. That did a lot for you. You made everyone back home proud.
Good grief, what a defendant.
Yeah, you don't say. At least Blackie wasn't the source of this perfume smell. Wait, smelly perfume.
Else you remembered something.
The Fred smelly perfume reminded me of a certain somebody.
Oh, and who might that be?
There's only one person that comes to mind. The fairy smelly perfume reminded me of Balloon Girl.
Girutino? Yes, she did smell very nice, didn't she?
Just a moment, defense. You would throw suspicion of you now because of the scent.
You've thrown suspicion onto my client for much worse, buddy.
Your Honor, there is no need to go along with these Virginia claims of the defense.
I suppose their claims have been awfully inconsistent.
What? But my whole job is pointing out inconsistencies, you idiots. But you could have been at the crime scene.
Yes, but...
You can see those balloons, or if we call it back to the witness stand. Oh, God. Please tell me that actually works on the judge.
How vulgar. His Honor's interested in such things.
Is he now?
Setting the matter for balloons aside entirely. I do believe it's appropriate to ask jurors some questions given the circumstances. This has nothing to do with her balloons, of course.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yeah, how's it feel now, you Samani? Welcome back. Well, that means I have to do your stupid voice again.
Thank you for calling this disappointed Toledo School. Rakugo back for an encore. It's me, the balloon artist you all know and love, Gio Toledo. Undo balloon.
What a wonderful balloon artistry. Your Honor, please.
Now then,
Actually, I'll call you back for more testimony.
but I will talk now. The case left me completely deflated.
Yeah, it's just funny, 'cause it's just a balloon. It's a funny joke.
What? You didn't find that funny?
No, I'm the one, I made an unironic freaking trust in me joke when Maya channeled trust on Friday, so I have the authority to call out bad puns when I see them.
Anyway, what exactly is going on, Simon?
It seems the person who wore the Master Ninja was wearing perfume.
And you were the only one person I can think of who wears perfume. In the whole wide world, just you.
Wait, you mean I'm a suspect now?
Gee, you knew about Owen, right?
Well, yes.
And that's where you went wrong, buddy. You admitted to that, and now you're dead. Now your case is just done. That means you could have left the fake dying message, right?
It's because I wear perfume and no Owen. You think I'm a murderer? Oh, how could you?
The witness is absolutely right. With no evidence but the distorted memories of a small child.
Bucky does not know that, about Owen's name. It literally could only be her. It could literally only be her. Oh, I don't have proof. Okay, well, isn't there... Okay, so one of your evidence against my client is the fact that there was a freaking scratch mark on his forehead. So how about we lift up that little wig and we see if there's a cut under there? How about that? No, we don't want to check that? Wait just 1 minute. I may not have Owen's testimony still.
Enough. Please feel free to leave, Jiro.
Please, no. But I'm so close to something I can do.
Well, if that's because it's okay, I guess I'll be going now.
Oi, Jerry, you're an entertainer, aren't you? Once you go on stage, you're to complete your performance, is it not? So what are you doing leaving halfway through?
Aha! Gotcha! Oh, what was that? Was it a bandage we saw? There's a bandage on Jiro's forehead. Since we know the Massachusetts killer has a cut on their face somewhere.
Impossible.
How did you know?
How did you know, Simon?
I didn't, but I had to take a chance to see for myself. Otherwise, your theory would have made a groundless accusation.
Your Honor, Prosecutor Salmati, the scent of perfume and injury in the forehead, it seems completely consistent with Owen's testimony. In short, the mysterious individual Owen saw in the dressing could have been Jiro. Miss Sykes, does this mean you are formally indicting the witness for the murder of... Yes, I am.
GR case me to be false. I prefer...
Simon, what price is he talking about?
I thought that should be obvious. That's because Sandmark is saying you see what you now stand in a corner of law again. I must say that he knows how to make a fat drop.
Why is this case so important to you? It's like, how does that... You hate defense lawyers that much? Why does this case matter so much to you? Just whose side are you on, Simon?
Go on then, into the deep end with you. You really have no one choice anyway.
Well, it's like I'm waiting. With regards to witness Jiro, we defense wishes to indict her and prove you wrong. There's no reason for me to hold back, not if I really believe in my client. Defense wishes to formally indict Gio Tonito for the murder of Typhoon Tonito.
I have tried to be merciful for now. Not even your pleas will reach the Holy Mother's end. You'll have plenty of time to regret your decision in the pit of hell.
I said I won't need to. The person who murdered the victim was not Mr. Wet, it was Gio Tonito.
That bandage is just a silly slip of...
Uh-huh? What kind of extreme cooking were you doing to cut yourself on the forehead?
Well, what can I say? That's what happened.
You also don't have an alibi for the period for 4 p.m., do you, Jiro?
But I really didn't know anything was wrong till she was found dead. If you don't believe me, then with a twisty twist. And balloon! They have it in a door with a kitty! How could you expect a kitty with a balloon artist like me?
Gee, I've been meaning to say this for a while now, but could it be that you don't have an eye for balloon art?
Don't you think I know that? You didn't come out and say it. I'm the son of the great Raku artist. I don't want to do stupid balloon art. It must be a Rakugo storyteller.
Oh, is that your motive? Oh no. Is that really gonna be your motive? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's a really weak motive for murder. Oh. Oh, this case was going so well too. You know, maybe it won't be the motive. I guess the victim thought she had no talent as a Rakugo artist either. You just admitted to a motive! It's a dumb motive, but you just admitted to a motive! Yeah, so yes, we are! I'm still trying to skirt the issue. It all comes down to the scent of perfume and the cut on your forehead, and the fact you just admitted to a motive, and the fact you just admitted to the fact that you know Owen's name, and also you're just terrible at this whole witness thing. You're just digging yourself deeper into the hole. Yes, I am. Because all the pieces line up for it to be you.
But a twist.
What? Okay, now you got a sword?
I'm a gotcha witch. Go ahead and make me testify how you want. When the truth's revealed, it'll be your balloon of money that goes pop. Got it?
Oh my, is this another hidden personality? Simon, is everyone in the Teen School like this?
How should I know?
Okay. Alright. What I did before the murder. I love the sound effect of the balloon bouncing against your shoulder.
Yeah, I visited just you during that time. They get critical after my act. She showed Owen in there, but they were supposed to sling up a storm. I saw the note she left, so I just left. They want to disturb me, you know.
You definitely did not just leave. You definitely did not just leave. That did not happen. So you said you probably left the note because you're the only remaining person who wouldn't have known Owen's name. Come on, you think I would? Trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened. I think I know how. None of the mistakes we pursue with your cross-examination. I have a pretty good idea. Just press about the most inconsistent, the inconsistency without an inconsistency. Just the statement in which we can't present evidence on, but what we can do is like say, hey, pretty sure you did leave. Where did you find your master's note?
I don't know, can't remember.
How long ago was this?
Well, there was a second and half eaten munch on the table, but I didn't see anything else out of place or whatever in the room, though.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a fact.
Of course there is. What do you think?
You didn't change anything around while you were in there?
I didn't do anything.
And that's where you went wrong again. You're literally the only person left who could have made that note.
Reporters are questioning that Stephen reacted to Jim's testimony.
Simon.
Spending on the bossy soon enough.
I have no problem with adding that to the testimony, but how about you, Miss Sykes? I have no problem with it either, Your Honor. What is Simon thinking? Why don't you see this? You should see this. Come on. I didn't see anything funny or didn't touch anything in the room. Very obviously, you're the only one left who could have written that note. You said you didn't notice anything odd and unusual. You also didn't touch anything in the dressing room.
That's right, what about it?
Then I wonder who left that dime message with the Karuta cards.
What are you going on about? It had to be that Bucky.
Sorry, but that's not possible because only 3 people knew Miranda's personality. So I know your master and you.
Ah!
If Bucky had left that Karuta message, he wouldn't have spelled out Owen, he would have spelled out window.
What it boils down to is this: as a member of the Phoenix School, you, Drew, Tito, are the only one who could have left a dying message. And then as the person who left that message, it's clear that you are Master Nito's killer. Objection. You are like wretches clinging to the spider thread of salvation. Allow me to cut that holy thread from the heavens and bring you back down to earth. Would you quit butting in whenever things start to go my way? Silence, child. Playtime is over. What did you just say? As the witness stated, she went into the dressing room and soon came back out again. The victim's note was not the only reason she left with such haste. There was another reason that compelled you to leave at once. Would you please relate said reason to the court? The reason why you had to leave the dressing room?
Well, I didn't want to show you this, but I guess I had no choice. Keep your eyes peeled, because here it comes.
Your hand's all swollen red. What happened, Jiru?
Professor, I'm allergic to buckwheat.
I touched Shisha. Oh, why would you do that? Alien so far I have seizure and had been good night, Jiru. Stay in the dressing room very long. Good in the room. Yeah, correct. I mean, this isn't good.
You know it would come this to you. That's why you never mentioned neurology.
As if I would do anything so underhanded. Oh, shut the hell up.
Sick of those actors. Why don't you just get all the open, yeah?
Witness testimony. Jiru's buckwheat allergy. Okay. Common slice contact with buckwheat, get an allergic reaction. Yeah, that makes sense, but that's still thought that everyone could literally kill me. Also true. My hand is such a juice about to cause this much damage. Must have some store broth in his clothes. It could have never committed murder in that dressing room. I can't believe no one told you so bad. I need as much information as possible for me to properly dissect this. I'm just gonna press everything. I'm probably gonna speed this part up. Notice how small finance nobody can break a testimony down. Well, that didn't get us anywhere. What was the right do at a time like this? There's only one thing to do.
What are you smiling about? Has the pressure overwhelmed you?
Nope. It's just the worst times when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. It's amazing how long that piece of advice has stuck around for. You have no rebuttal, and so the only thing left is you smile. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's where you're wrong. I do have a rebuttal. Turn thinking around, Athena. Trying to figure how Jiru, who is allergic to could have trying to figure how Jiru could be in that room and not have allergic reaction instead. Oh, wait! Oh! That's it! The note! Because the note says resting, please do not disturb. But maybe it doesn't mean a humor, it might mean the dough. We'll let the dough rest. Mon Dieu! What if I think my proof. Yep. We got it. No, but I'm about to. Oh, but I'm about to. Here we go. Okay, we got it. That's so smart. Okay, no talk. What if we got our facts about a certain piece of evidence wrong? We're zeroing in on the truth now. We're zeroing in on the truth. Got our facts on what are you talking about now? And which piece of evidence do you mean, Miss Sykes? Please point it out to this court. This evidence proves that Jiro could have killed her master even with a soba allergy. It's Master Nito's note. The note? Preposterous. What possible connection could there be between the witness's allergy and that note? The answer lies in the true meaning of this note. Its true meaning? This note does not mean I am resting to disturb as we'd assume, but rather it actually means this dough is resting. Do not disturb it.
Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense.
You're right, it doesn't. After all, as Bucky told us many times, you don't let soba dough rest.
What's all this shit ever gonna do with anything?
This is it, the home stretch. It's known Mr. Wet's words that led me to the conclusion that Master Tonito was making udon noodles. The victim type for Tonito was not making buckwheat noodles. He was making ordinary noodles. Oh, here's the pursuit music.
Objection!
Well, even if you were on Udon Flower instead of soba, you still can't prove Jiro committed the crime. But.
Don't lose your nerve now. Keep charging forward, you'll feel my blade at your back.
Enough with the threats already, I got it. Talk about pressure. Alright, Athena, take a deep breath and go over everything. Oh, we didn't get to hear the swell of the music? Aw. We'll probably hear it one more time before the case ends. Okay, because yeah, this is the revisualization, so we're coming close to the end here. Revisualize the case from start to finish. That's fine, close to Jiro committed the murder. We can do that, that's easy. Maybe making his dressing room. He was making udon. We know this now, which is so goddamn smart. That's so clever. Master was making udon. This case is great. Am I allowed to think the Master must have been making udon in his dressing room? That's something influencing the kids otherwise. What we found, it was soba. I thought I clicked it the first time, but alright. There's soba in the bowl, yep. And that came from the soba stock, right? And the final scene is they came from the soba stock. They came, yep, just like I said, they came from the soba stock. I said that 20 minutes ago. They came from the master soba stock. Soba was from the master soba stock. We're getting close to the truth now. Soba noodles found the scene from the master stock among cooking noodles, but then why would the couple go out of the way to cook the soup and put it in the bowl? Just to hide the dough. Yeah, to hide the udon. Did she like soba? No, obviously not. The Koba wanted to hide the udon dough. Soba was found at the scene, so that means the Koba must have taken the udon with her to hide it. Why did the Koba take the udon dough? She must have been because she killed him with the udon dough! Yes! We got her now. The murder weapon was udon dough. That's it, the udon dough was the real weapon used to kill Typhon, and the reason why no weapon was found is because Jiro got rid of the dough somehow, and I guarantee you how she did that was by feeding it to her dog, as evidenced by Simon's statement. Ha ha ha, we got her now. The real murder weapon was the udon dough the victim made. If we can find this dough, that'll prove my theory correct. Udon from Jiro. Here's the music again! If we find the answer and evidence, how did you get rid of the thing, Athena? No, that's like your answer. What was the real murder weapon hidden? I said to know right now. The piece of evidence points to a location in the Simon statement right here. Jiro.
What is? I'm just an innocent girl. I don't know anything about a murder.
Except that cute act in your balloon hat. Oh. Did Jiro get rid of the dough that she used to kill Master Nino in a bold and daring way? She did it right in front of Frosty Black by feeding it to her dog. Yes. Oh my God, I called that. That's so good. Ha ha ha.
Of course, now it makes sense. I was puzzled as to why Jiro should have known her. Don't talk to me. I told you just feed you in the morning. You possibly could finish.
Your Honor, please do an investigation right now. Here's the song, the music. Yeah, I love that swell right there. Okay, that means the jar we made out of his udon dough with the blood in it. This is preposterous.
I want to thank you.
I want to thank you, Simon. If you hadn't kept me going, I might have given up along the way.
And what do you blathering on about? She's got work to do. Now by your heart, finish this witch's case off, Athena.
You got it. Well, now that she's had it, looks like to me like it's your balloon that goes pop. Yeah! Gotcha! That's the most satisfying thing, to watch the beads beat the shit out of Nayuta Sanmari, because I hate him so goddamn much. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I might actually prefer Clavier Gavin. Like, I know that sounds so backwards for me to say, but hear me out. So, look, Nayuta's a terrible character, but so is Clavier. The difference between Clavier and Nayuta, then, is that Nayuta's a piece of shit, but Clavier's at least nice. I don't know, it's tough. Anyway, here's your breakdown. Oh god, that's gonna hurt a lot. Ow! Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Are you ready to tell us everything now, Jiru?
the whole reason I entered the world of Rakugo in the first place was to follow the footsteps and inherit the stage name.
Stage name you don't mean.
I mean, no, Tornado.
I wasn't good at storytelling, but I thought that if I did the stupid balloon thing like Shisha wanted, I'd inherit the name someday.
Master Tino gave the name as Junior Disciple.
Yeah, it's like my invention Shisha during the show's living the name Succession.
So that was your entire motive? That, like I said, that motive's kind of... I was hoping it wasn't gonna be, but it's pretty weak for a motive.
I wanted to pray when no back for stealing what was rightfully mine. I had to pay the blame on him at the end of the show, where all the teen events were gathered.
But then Nuendo tried to shift the blame onto Bucky Wet. And now we know the whole story.
There's one more thing I want you to know. Did you know Master Junior was making good run in his dressing room yesterday?
No, I didn't. I saw swimming tools. I was worried about my allergy, but it was my allergy to get my friend and the two of them, so I went ahead and did it.
So it was a premeditated crime, but in the end, you only went through with it on impulse. Then you took a reaction in your hand. Is it from touching the soap on the refrigerator with your bare hands, when you were tampering with the crime scene after your master's death?
Yeah, but that time I wasn't clear-headed enough to worry about my allergy.
How could you do all this, you idiot?
Jiru, you can't desire to inherit your father's name. But what you really should have inherited from him wasn't his name, but his heart.
His heart?
You having the application somebody? Any objections?
No, Your Honor. Miss Athena Sykes. Yes? I shall be sure to remember your name. Really?
Seems he finally recognized you as the proper adversary.
Thanks. That's all I asked, Prosecutor Sadmati.
It looks like there are no further objections, Bailiff. Please bring in the defendant.
Yeah, I don't care about you at all.
Oh, good. It seems you have made a full recovery. Now then, the court finds the defendant Bucky Wet.
Not guilty. And tonight we are victorious. Okay, that case was damn good. That case was really strong. Weak motive, kind of a sucky defendant, but overall, pretty strong. Pretty good case. Solid 7 out of 10.
Score is adjourned.
Okay, May 13th, 11:55 a.m. Discord defendant lobby number 6. Congratulations, Bucky. I'm so glad you were found innocent. Thanks for everything, Miss Chickadee. But it still sucks you were accused of a crime you didn't commit. Did your window have it out for you or something? I don't think so.
Window said it was the spur of the moment idea when he got when he saw the everything cards.
Simon, where have you been?
I stopped in later when he was questioning. Only you, Bucky, could get framed for a crime on a whim.
No way, I almost got convicted out of convenience. Well, at least you've been completely cleared of all charges, so buck up, Bucky. One more important, what I really want to know is why did Master Tino let Jiro inherit her father's name? What do you mean on a more important note, Miss Chickadee? Oh, don't be such a wet blanket, just go with the flow, now come on. You think the Master was trying to encourage her to quit the entertainment business? No, that's not it. You didn't give your name to her because she wanted Jiro to find her own calling in life. Perform whatever she wanted without being bound by her father's name of Rakugo. Making udon was his way of showing you should perform for her in a new endeavor. So that's why I called you to the theater, huh? To teach you how to make udon?
More roundabout way I've never seen, but that's Master Nino for you.
So this entire incident happened because of a misunderstanding? How sad.
By the way, She was the only person Master Nina was trying to cheat on, even though the person in question still seems unaware of the Master's intentions.
What? You talking about me? Come on, no way. I thought man was criticize my Shoba. It's not true, Bucky. We have the deed to prove it. We have the literal deed to prove it. Take a look, like what his name's on there is the holder of this title deed. It's shielding my name.
Master Nina was just up to one of his tricks when he said he stole the shop from you. He was trying to force you to grow into a truly capable owner in your father's stead.
If I used some tough love on you so that shop wouldn't just go belly up. I see. I never knew I was Master Nina. I'm so sorry.
Keep working hard, Bucky, and pay him back for living up to his expectations.
Thanks, Simon. You too, Miss Chickadee. One day my Shoba's gonna be so good it'll lock that old man's suck screen off. After all, I'm the first generation of Shoba. Wait, you're number 4. Well, they get direct to my shop. Gotta get ready for the lunch rush. Hold on, can I place an order for delivery, Bucky? Yes, Miss Chickadee? Could you deliver all of it on to Drew on behalf of... Aww, that's sweet. Got it. Make sure... Oh, I got all the Tito's your master to know where to pack it in, too. Thank you. I'll see you. Be sure to drop in a shop sometime. I will. I'll bring the whole agency with me.
Hey, anything to get out of going to Eldon's Noodles again. Anything to get out of going to that piece of shit place to remind me of that terrible game.
You're so proud, Bucky.
I'll have the best show in town waiting for you when you come. Peace out.
You skateboarded into the wall there, buddy. It's nice to see someone giving it their all, isn't it? I wonder if it leveled up any thanks to this case.
Don't kid yourself. The trial would have been a spectacle to have on open by a side.
Oh, shut up, Blackwell. You don't know that.
For lawyers versus psychology, you're full of weak points. You need to learn to analyze yourself more objectively.
Or you could just teach me for your famous mind tricks, Simon. Way to shut someone down, and why not?
Because the more pesky lawyers there are, the harder my job becomes. So it's in my best interest for you to remain green forever.
Hey, what about what's in my best interest, huh? Besides, weren't you the one who had the wool pulverized by your window?
Must you remind me? How could I have known to own it would be time sober?
Hey, speaking of time sober, I saw something funny.
Oh goody, I can't wait.
Okay, here it is. In time sober, why didn't mon number 9 get counted? Oh, no, Athena, please stop. I can't take it. No, don't. Please don't.
How should I know?
No. Ow. That hurt me on a physical level. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Ugh.
Widget. Thought I should have known. Come on, let's go get sober or something and get home.
Your treat?
I'll treat you for yourself to tab. And don't forget, you're still me for that manju.
Really, Simon? It wouldn't have hurt for you to pay me for it every once in a while, you know?
Quit squawking and start walking, Athena.
Hey, wait for me! Is that the end of the case? I may still have a ways to go as a lawyer, but just like Mr. Wright, Apollo, and Simon before me, I'm going to get there someday. After all, I've inherited their passion for our courts and the law. I can do this. I'm pretty sure you're already there. You've rocked every trial you've ever been in. Okay. That case was dead. Wait, is it gonna launch? Please don't launch me to the next case automatically. You're gonna do it, aren't you? You're gonna launch me straight into case 5. Yes, you are. Okay, great. Well, headphones go off. iPad gets turned over, and now let's just have a chill, just relax and talk about the case. Okay, this case was damn good. Just a straight up strong case. It was Athena's chance to step back into the spotlight and kick some serious ass by working together with Blackwell, just like in Dual Destinies, except this time instead of being on opposing ends of the court, they were on the same side of the bench's bench. That was something I never knew I wanted, but when it finally happened, it was amazing. Like, the whole case wasn't anything mind-blowing, admittedly, but Athena's just such an awesome character to play as. She's so amazing, and seeing her back in action was fantastic, especially following Turnabout for Tomorrow, when we get to see Athena and Blackwell cooperate to arrive at the truth. Like, the case as a whole was fairly low stakes and unimportant to the overarching story of the Kingdom of Khura'in and everybody thing, but, I mean, you know, it's still a good case. It didn't, like, you could have, I mean, I don't know, maybe Uendo is gonna have major importance in the last case. I doubt it, but there's a chance. But from what I can tell, it's probably not gonna have that much importance. So, that being said, like I'd say, it's still a strong case in spite of that. And it was funny, too, like, really funny in some instances. Also, speaking of Uendo, can we talk about it really quickly? Like, what a phenomenal witness. The idea of just cross-examining someone with multiple personalities was such a creative idea. And speaking of creative things,
You know the little minigame where we had to figure out where the card's supposed to go? That was so cool! I mean, yes, I figured out where they were all supposed to go even before I knew it was gonna be a minigame, but still, really nice addition. Yeah, Julia's motivations were kind of weak, and the defendant was kind of a piece of shit, but, you know, it was still a really strong case. It was the recipe for Turnabout of this game. You know, the case that doesn't do a whole lot in terms of the overarching story or character work, but still tells a damn good mystery in the process and handles its characters very well, so very good case. Much good. Many wow. Anyway, that's it for the episode. I guess tomorrow we're starting up the final case of the game, so that's nice. I mean, it feels odd, right? It's episode 11, and we're already at the final case of the game. That's interesting. Anyway, this went by a lot faster. And then again, the episodes have probably been a lot longer too. Anyway, that's it. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Next, hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Phoenix Wright Attorney Spirit of Justice. Goodbye.